Now, this is the Fox 11 News at noon.
3 states, including ours here in California, issuing a coronavirus travel advisory urging residents not to travel out of state, and if they do, to quarantine when they get back. Welcome, everyone, to the Fox 11 News at noon on this Friday the 13th. I'm Marla Tejas.
And I'm Bob DeCastro. Thanks for being with us. That is our top story. The governors of California, Oregon, and Washington issuing a joint travel advisory today, urging people entering or leaving to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Al Eisner, he's live at LAX with what this means for Thanksgiving holiday travel. First of all, what's it feel like to actually be inside an airport?
Well, it feels a little strange, to be honest with you. I haven't been in one for a while, but if you take a look behind me, it's really not all that busy right now as we get ready for the Thanksgiving holiday travel season. Let's go to some video right now. The 3 governors joined together to issue this advisory, as Marla said, urging people to avoid non-essential out-of-state travel and recommending that people traveling into California quarantine for 14 days. Now, that's a recommendation. It's not a mandate. I reached out to an infectious disease doctor, Dr. Suman Radhakrishna at Dignity Health Center California Hospital, for her reaction.
Necessary that we do it. And the reason is because it's running rampant through the country. And this is when people are going to travel from one state to another. And when you're crossing state lines, you're carrying the infection, and it's based on the prevalence at the other place where you're traveling from. And that's why it is really important that we have people quarantined. Our numbers are going up. We don't have that many patients hospitalized, which is a blessing, but it can always take off. And if it does, it's going to be a problem.
This is in advance of the Thanksgiving holiday, but that's going to be followed by the Christmas holiday and Hanukkah and all of that. And then that's going to be followed by New Year's. All these sort of holidays are family events. Do you think this sort of restriction should continue through the entire holiday period?
You know, you are sitting with a lot of people in close quarters. Yes, everyone is wearing a mask on the plane, but there's always a chance that you could get exposed. And family means grandparents, parents, children, grandchildren, and you expose them and something happens to them. Is that something you're willing to live with?
That is a very sobering thought, And so as we come back here live to LAX, the bottom line is this is not a mandate. This is a strong recommendation from these 3 governors of Washington, Oregon, and California. And even the doctor's now saying that makes a lot of sense. We're live at LAX. I'm Hal Eisner, Fox 11 News.